Now we'll be going into the third section, which is defining learning in the digital era. So as the first speaker, I would like to ask Kile Wangmo to start speaking.
Thank you, Nendra. Hello, everyone. I'm Kilongo from Techinsholing Higher Secondary School, which is located in Thimphu, Bhutan. I'm a grade 11 student, and I'm very happy to be part of this webinar. And today I'll be speaking on learning in the digital era and some of the experiences and challenges that I have encountered while adopting digital learning platforms. So with the unfolding of COVID-19 crisis, we had COVID-19 crisis, it has resulted in schools to shut all across the world. So even though we had to stay at our home, our learning had never stopped, as we all live in information age or digital age, where we can connect with each other very easily and informations are freely and readily available. So due to the COVID-19, we had our education has changed drastically with giving rise to e-learning, whereby teaching is taken on the digital platforms. So before the outbreak of this disease, we used to follow our traditional methods of teaching and learning, whereby our teacher used to lecture us and we used to jot down the points. And we hardly use any technology for our learning to enhance our learning. So as a MIT scholar, it was very difficult for me to carry whole textbook and notebook from home to school, then back to home. So we used to leave our textbook and notebook in the classroom. So I feel that that's one of the reasons which is affecting our learning. Then with the unfolding of COVID-19 crisis, we had no other option but to adopt digital learning platforms. So some of the challenges that I've encountered while adopting digital learning platform was that it was very difficult for me to connect submit our assignments and attend online classes, because this way of learning was very new to me, and I had a tough time operating different apps because different teachers, subject teachers uses different apps such as Google Classroom, Google Meet, Zoom, and etc. So it was very difficult for me to operate these different apps. And while taking online classes, I had a tough time finding a suitable place at home. And there were a lot of distractions because learning environment at home was not as friendly as in the school. And moreover, I feel that the online learning tends to focus more on theory than practical. So I feel that for learning to take place, both theory and practical should go together. And the major problem was internet connection. So while taking online classes, we used to lose connection in the middle of the classes because internet connection was not stable and fast. And some of the students didn't even had an access to internet. So unfortunately, they had to skip their online classes. So these are the challenges or drawbacks of online classes. So apart from this, after using different apps for several times, I got used to it, and I find it very beneficial and also a convenient way of learning because we can easily reach out for teachers' help, and learning is no longer restricted within the walls of classroom because we can learn anywhere and everywhere, and we can learn on our own pace as we don't have to wait for our friends to understand that particular topic. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kile. So as Kile said, learning never stops. And in this era, we have so many connections. And due to the COVID pandemic, e-learning has really boomed. We no longer have heavy bags to carry, and I agree with that. So next, I would like to call Chris to talk about defining learning in the digital era.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Paul. I study in Delhi Private School, Sharjah in the United Arab Emirates. So I'm talking about the digital learning in the digital era. So firstly, I would like to talk about my experience with digital learning. And at first, I was very bad at it. I couldn't really understand in classes. The classes were fast paced. And then procrastination was easier during online learning because you had so many distractions during online learning, because in a normal classroom environment which is controlled, you have one thing to do, which is solely focus on your work. And now when you're at your home, you have several distractions which affected my state of learning. Another thing was but the one positive I saw was how I did my assignments, since it was very easy and flexible on how to do the assignments online, and I could type my assignments. But another problem which I really faced was, since I couldn't collect my textbooks, I had to learn through PDFs, which was very inconvenient since I love learning from books. So that's another problem I learned. But eventually I overcame my uncomfortableness with online learning, and I came with peace at it. So one important lesson that I learned from online learning is that sometimes there will be challenges in life, and you can't get away from it, and you need to adjust to the new norm, which was online learning this year. So that really helped me a lot with the help of my teachers. And now I'm going to speak about what do I think is the future of learning. I think the future of learning now is the hybrid model, in which you can have the best of both worlds, the convenience of online learning and the social interactions you can have with your teachers in physical classes. So I think hybrid learning is the future, and there's several research which has been conducted. For example, the US Department of Education says that in hybrid learning is one of the most effective ways of learning. So that's what I think is the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chris. As Chris mentioned, he shared his experience about procrastination in the new norm of e-learning. And I feel like it's an issue that we have, and it's a challenge that we have faced. And the joining of both worlds, the convenience of online learning and the real life interactions in classrooms, the hybrid learning can lead to a much better learning process. So next, I would like to call Keshav Dudhani to speak about the learning in the digital era.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Keshav Dudhani from the Sindhya School, Gwalior, India, and I'm currently studying in class 11, pursuing science. It's indeed a pleasure to be part of such an esteemed panel and to be interacting with all of you today. So the previous panelists have already spoken about the different ways of learning, the changing roles of the student, their attitude shift. And without any further ado, I'd like to begin and put forth my thoughts. So I'm back at my campus and I'm currently attending my physical classes. So when I was informed that I'll be speaking on learning in the digital era, I started to compare my physical classes to my online classes. And while I was putting my thoughts together, I realized that so much has changed around us. In the past 50 years or so, there have been so many drastic changes. And it's fascinating to see that how we travel, how we communicate, how we entertain ourselves has changed so much. But on the contrary, a classroom has largely remained the same. And I'm primarily talking about India. But now this gap is being filled by technology. Education in the 21st century cannot be devoid of technology. This change was inevitable. It had to come. And the pandemic played the role of a catalyst to increase the rate of this change. So in a class, there are different types of learners. Like I involve myself and learn, and the friend who sits beside me writes and learns. So in our online classes, the first 10 to 15 minutes, the teacher introduced us to our topics through lecture method. But the next 20 to 30 minutes were consisted of different types of activities, like we discussed question and answers, we wrote them, or we watched a video on that particular topic. And with that, we also had quizzes. So digital learning has helped the teacher to cater to the needs of all the students. And both the teachers and the students are adapting to the new and innovative ways of learning. And its live testimony is this webinar today. As students, I hope you all are familiar with the line that says that a teacher has come to teach. And have you ever heard a teacher has come for us to learn? That shows a mind frame. At least I haven't. But digital learning is now changing this persona. Focus is now being shifted from teaching to learning. As Chetan and Pranjal rightly said, the onus or the responsibility is now being shifted to the learner, to the student. And this is making the student self-dependent, self-governed. However, we cannot have a lopsided approach towards digital learning. The biggest limitation to digital learning is face-to-face interaction, and there are many more cons to it. But anyways, digital learning is the way forward. It's the future, and we have to embrace it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Keshav. As Keshav has already mentioned, that learning can no longer be devoid of technology, and the pandemic was a catalyst for this change. And that digital learning is the future of learning.